the Sports Marketing Machine Podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Nizer. Today, I will be sharing with you a simple hack that will literally take just 5 minutes, and it will give your group sales team hundreds of leads. It's a simple hack that not a lot of teams know about or have even thought about doing, but it absolutely helps your group sales team. But before I dig in, if this is your first episode that you're listening to, welcome! Super excited to have you. If you have not yet, be sure to hit subscribe on your favorite listening platform. But if this isn't your first episode and you've listened a bunch of times, I also appreciate you, but if you could, just leave me a rating and review. It would mean the world to me, and it would also allow me to have this podcast be shown to more people just like you, people working in sports, trying to sell more tickets and get more people to your games. All right, let's dive in. You are the marketing person for your team, which means that you have access to email softwares, ticketing softwares, all your social media channels. What I want you to do is I want you to go into your ticketing software, select all of your single game buyers only from this year. So if you've already had if you're working in minor league baseball, you've already had your season, you've got about 5 months worth of single game buyers. If you are in hockey and you haven't started this year, but you know that you've got games coming on up, go to last year. So whatever season just finished up for you, I want you to go to that season only and take all of your single game buyers and put them into a list. I want you to export all of your single game buyers into a list. So what you have there is a list, and it may be 5,000 names and maybe 6,000, right? So you've got all your single game buyers in a spreadsheet. What I want you to do is see if you can organize these by email addresses. So you want to take out all of your Hotmails and your Gmails and your Outlook. So try to take out all of the personal email addresses. So if you organize it, you could actually sort by Gmail or sort by Hotmail or sort by Yahoo or what have you, and Outlook. So take out all of those. You're probably going to take out an enormous percentage, maybe 70%, 75%, maybe even 85% of those single game buyers used personal email addresses. What you're going to have left is people who bought single game tickets using business email addresses. Take those and hand them to your group sales your group sales team, your group sales leader, whomever it may be on your staff that does group sales. So now that person will have hundreds of leads of people who have business email addresses and they've been to your games. So instead of trying to send out one blanket email and say, hey, we've got group outings to all of these people, your group salesperson now has all of these leads. They will take those, and their email to the person is, hey, Tom, noticed that you came out to a game last year. Just wanted to say thank you for coming out. We really appreciate it. I see that you work at XYZ company. Have you ever thought about hosting a group outing for your staff there? Or if you're not the right person, can you point me in the right direction? In most cases, they're going to respond and say, yep, I'm the right person, or no, reach out to Sally or Shannon in HR, whomever it may be. But because they've already been to your games, they appreciate the one-to-one personal email. This is going to be able for a great piece for you, because from your group sales perspective, they now have an email address of a person who works at a specific company. Now you have the company. So you've probably reached out, your group sales team's probably reached out a whole bunch of different people, have an enormous list of names inside of the CRM. But for you, now that you've given them more, maybe there's a bunch that they hadn't reached out to, but you now know in that single game buyer list that you've taken out all of those personal email addresses and all that's left is business email addresses. You've just given them a lead list of people that they probably hadn't reached out to before. So there you go. That's the hack to give your group sales team hundreds of leads. Literally takes 5 minutes, gives them a bunch of leads. All right, if you're finding value in the content that I've been creating, please share it with someone just like you. Someone working in sports, trying to grow your fan base and get more people to games. At the end of each episode, I give you a plan of action, 3 main takeaways, that you can immediately implement to grow your fan base and sell more tickets. And today we're talking group sales. Number one, go to your most recent season and download only single game buyers. So you download the single game buyer list. Take out all personal email addresses. This is your Yahoo, your Gmail, your Outlook, your whatever the other personal emails that you can think of, right? Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook. Those are some top of mind ones. Take all those out. All that's left should be business email addresses. Take that list, give it to your group sales team, and they'll just get after it, sending personal email addresses to each of these folks. You're going to find that you're actually going to get a pretty good hit rate because these people have already been to games, had a blast this past season, and know exactly what what the experience is like when they come to your games. All right, if you've just started marketing planning or need a little bit more assistance on metrics or just need a little bit more help on your marketing in general, some smaller teams have reached out and say, hey, Jeremy, we just need an extra hand. I'm here to help you. I'm going to give you a deeper understanding of your data. I'm also going to help do some of the things that your team simply can't get to. So head on over to sportsmarketingmachine.com, schedule a call. I help educate, develop, and support marketing directors across all sports, help them grow their fan base and sell more tickets. I was a marketing director for 21 years in professional sports and college athletics, and I know exactly what teams are going through right now trying to get more people to games, and the digital marketing landscape has dramatically changed, and I'm just here to help take care of a lot of things to help you grow and help you sell more tickets. Until next time.